Hi YouTube land, it's National Barbecue Week in the UK and I wanted to do a lockdown cook. I wanted to recreate one of the cooks that I did at Powderham Castle as a demonstration, and I named it Meathenge. But I'm having to do that with just what I've got here. I decided I'm going to use just food out of the freezer. I'm going to use the charcoal that I've got to hand. I've only got one bag of sand. I don't think the Indian Fireball Company expected their cookers to be used in this way. And I'm going to do some vertical skewers right the way around the outside. I've got belly pork with spring onion and a Tare sauce. I've got chicken skin with chorizo, and I've got some minted lamb rump. So that's the way we're going to roll tonight, and hopefully it all comes out right. I like this way of cooking because I can slow it down at any time I want. It's not like using a hibachi where it's under constant heat. So if I had a bit more sand, I could fill this out a little bit more and even put the skewers back here, so I can actually go away, do something else, come back and find out that not find out that I've actually ruined the cook. Anyway, I'll be out with the skewers in a second. So I'll put the longest to cook on first. This is pork belly with spring onion brushed with a Tare sauce. Tare sauce is a mixture of soy, mirin, sake, ginger, garlic, rice wine vinegar. There are so many recipes out there for it. A beautiful, stunning, sweet, salty, sour sauce. They're sticking up quite well. Here I've got one of my favourites, chicken skin skewers. They've been seasoned just simply with salt and white pepper, and just to pepper up a little bit because I love chorizo, I've put some chorizo in between so that the oils from the chorizo run down over the skin as it's cooking. And then I think I've got the best of both worlds there. This is the beginnings of my Meathenge. Next we have some minted lamb rump steak from the local butchers. I'm aiming for about 140 Fahrenheit, which is about, well, that's medium for the lamb. The pork, according to all the rules, should be 165 Fahrenheit, but this is organic pork. And that I'm going to take really close now just to colour up, because that, according to my trusty thermopen, is near enough done. Final turn round just to get a little bit of that gorgeous char on there. You see, it's a really easy way of cooking. The farther you set the skewers back, the longer it takes to cook. Well, that's pretty obvious. So something like belly that takes a long time to cook, you can actually get the fat start to melt. You want to speed the cook up, then you go in like normal yakitori style and put it right close to the charcoal. It's a good way for cooking in the woods, this is. You can set something up and go off, get yourself more wood, and then come back without actually having your food burnt. You can cook larger pieces of meat. In fact, you don't need any of this stuff. You could dig a hole in the ground, light a fire in it, set some logs in there, let them burn up, stick your skewers all the way around. You don't even need these skewers. So if you're out in the woods, all you need is a pocket knife and something to light your fire with, and you can cook this style. You can angle the skewers over, so you could dig a hole in the ground, fill that full of embers, stick a stick in the ground angled over, and cook it like that. So you could then use big lumps of meat, even cook a whole rabbit, cook a whole pigeon, even cook a whole chicken like this. It's the most primal style of cooking out, and it gives fantastic results, as you can see, without drying the meat up. Womble cooking at its finest. If you're using sand though, do make sure to take the sand off the skewers.